Hello guys, this is Peter Minga. Last week I promised that we were going to have a guest to talk about issues with the police arrest and how to go about it. I know most of us Kenyans don't really understand what happens if I'm arrested. Like today, if a policeman came and picked me up or picked you up, what are you supposed to do? What's your first step? Is your first step to assume and say let the law follow its course? To discuss that is a friend of mine whom I've known for several years. He's an expert in law. I'm not one. And that guy is called Michael Odongo. I'll give him an opportunity to introduce himself. Then we can begin this. Welcome, Mike.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Peter.
Thank you so much.
I'm happy to be here with you for this great initiative. And I hope we will enlighten Kenyans more and more as we proceed. But my name's, as Peter said, I'm Michael Odongo. I'm an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. And I've practiced for more than 5 years. And I have basic knowledge on issues of arrest, which I would like to enlighten ourselves this evening.
Thank you so much. Mike, there's always something that disturbs me always. And I'm not saying it out of fun. Just let me know. Why is it that all advocates will always be in suits and ties? Na kizungu mingi, which Kenyans don't even understand. Is it a requirement that if I have to be an advocate of the High Court, I must have a clean suit and I speak the Queen's language? I mean, just let me know today before we continue.
Not really, Mr. Peter.
Yeah.
You know, each and every profession has a tradition of practice. And if you go to doctors, there's a way they have to show during their conduct of their duty.
Yeah, when they're practicing that.
In their practice, yes. So, as well as lawyers, we also have our tradition of practice. And that
let me cut you short. Is it a tradition of practice, or is it a code of a dress code you guys have? Is it a must that if I have to appear before a judge, I have to be in a suit and tie?
It is a tradition, plus also there are codes that guide advocates. And the dress, there's a dress code. And
in the suits,
with the suits, so we have to put on those suits.
Thank you so much, because
for us to appear, because presentable and trustworthy. Yes.
Honestly, that has always disturbed me a lot. And let me tell you a story. Once I went to a law school. I initially wanted to do law. I will tell you a story why I did not do law, but I'm currently in commerce and all those things. But I found law to be one interesting course. I would want to do law.
Was it you found it hard? That is why you dropped out?
Of course, I didn't find it hard. I didn't find it hard because I'm planning to do it again as a second course.
Welcome.
I'll come.
It's a noble profession.
I'm not sure about that, but I hear most of our legal friends calling themselves as the noble men and women from the noble cause, but we are waiting to see that.
Yes, we are. It's a noble profession where we engineer the society.
I'm not sure about
in the right way.
I'm not sure about you guys engineering the society.
So you welcome on our side.
I'm not sure about you guys engineering the society. Yes. What I'm sure of, however, is that today we are going to understand the basics about arrest. So I have a few questions here. You guys will allow me to use my phone to ask him quickly so that you understand the basics.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So Mike, help me understand, and several other Kenyans.
Yes.
What happens if I'm arrested on a traffic offense? Any traffic offense. What happens if I'm arrested on a traffic offense?
It's quite a wide question.
But give us the basics.
The basics.
I don't want us to go to a lot of legalese and all that. I mean, we want to understand the basics.
Okay.
Yeah, the basics.
Now, you see, an arrest is an arrest.
Yep.
If you have committed an offense, it is an offense. And there's laws that guide offenses in Kenya.
True.
And what should happen if you've committed an offense, how you should be handled, and then how you should, if there is a punishment. So according to the laws of Kenya, every offense is, what creates an offense is, it has to be described in the law. So there is, an offense is an offense when it is described in law. It has to be defined by the law. So there are laws that create offenses. And there is a major law in Kenya that creates offenses, which is the Penal Code, which carries and defines the offenses in Kenya.
True.
And we have like Traffic Act. So based on your question, we will be guided by the Traffic action.
Yeah.
So you asked me what happened if someone is arrested.
Yeah, I'm driving going to work, and or I'm using a matatu to work, but I'm arrested maybe because I've overloaded or I've gone against the COVID requirements.
Yes.
So what should I do?
If you're arrested, number one, anytime a police officer arrests you, he has to inform you of the reason for the arrest. And he has to tell you why he's arresting you.
Great. So I
You
understand.
get that. So he has to tell you that you've committed this, and this is wrong in law, and according to the law, I will arrest you. So based on that, mostly on traffic offenses, according to the police practice, and according to the law, is that the law gives policemen discretion, something we call discretion. There are those serious traffic offenses that a policeman will arrest you because you will have to be committed to jail and then taken to the court without being released. But there are those ones that they have discretion to immediately. They can write for you a notice to appear in court, or if he agrees to leave you, because we don't want to talk of bribes.
No,
yes,
of course.
Because it is under the law. Under the law, I know people get bribe policemen and to get their way. But according to the law, is that if a police officer arrests you, he has a discretion to either discuss with you, forgive you, or commit you and follow the procedures of the law.
Okay, fine. Quick question. Am I required to produce my driving license, for example, if I'm driving and a policeman thinks that I've committed an offense?
Not really. You see, the way I said that if you've committed an offense, a police officer is supposed to inform you that you have committed this particular offense, and this is the law, and arresting you.
But I'm not required. I want to get.
You are not required.
I'm not required to give them my license.
Your license. That one is your particular document.
Fine. But I'm saying that because I tend to think sometimes I have the NTSA app, whereby the policeman can have a look and I can put my national ID and check my driving license.
Because nowadays they can check your details through NTSA
and online. Thank you.
Yes.
One quick question. The second question: what is a warrant of arrest?
Warrant of arrest. Warrant of arrest is a document. Let me say a court document that authorizes a policeman to arrest you.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's enough. When is the police authorized to arrest me without a warrant of arrest?
You see, warrant, we have, like I said, we have the laws that govern criminal offenses in Kenya. And one of them is penal code. And if you check Schedule 1 of the penal code, there are offenses that are called cognizable offenses and non-cognizable offenses. So cognizable offenses are offenses that where a police officer can arrest you without a warrant. Like if you commit murder.
Commit murder, or am I suspected
you
are
suspected
to have committed murder, because
you are suspected.
You must prove that beyond any reason.
You are suspected to have committed murder. You are suspected to have committed robbery with violence. So they are defined under that schedule. So they are serious. In an ordinary way, let me say they are serious offenses.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's understandable.
So those are offenses that you can be arrested.